My mic ready. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, it's Jannika here. Welcome back to my channel. I have had a time this week, okay? When I say that this video has been a long video in the making, I'm not lying to you. I promise you I'm not lying to you. I've recorded this video about 3 times. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I am creating a video this week that is all about life, balance, productivity, everything that I do in order to balance life as a mom, wife, minister, entrepreneur of a startup company, and also now content creator. So I know a lot of people feel like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to find the balance. I'm trying to figure out how all this is supposed to come together and work for me. And it's supposed to be this ease and it's supposed to be like just this laid back situation. So balance looks different for every single person. That is a huge belief that I have. A lot of times we feel as though something may seem easier or there's an ease there to do something because people make it seem that is that way. But honestly and truly, it's hard for everybody to be productive and get stuff done. But other people make it easy for themselves when it pertains to their life and their lifestyle. So everything that I'm going to be sharing with you today has to do with lifestyle, has to do with you uniquely, what you like to do, what you don't like to do. So when it comes to being productive, I think that a huge thing in being productive is understanding yourself, understanding your life, and understanding how you can give yourself grace and opportunity within that. You basically have to set a foundation in an environment so that you can be successful. Moving into tools, these are the tools that I use for me to be balanced, to be productive, to get stuff done. I love a good tool to help me move my bottom line forward. I start off with planners. I have 2 planners that I use. One of them is an Erin Condren planner and one of them is a Ivory Cove planner. Let me tell you why I use 2 planners. I use one planner for monthly and weekly planning, and then I use the other planner for daily planning, and I schedule that out on an hourly layout. So I will link down in the description below those planners so that you can see them, but I will also show you a little bit of what I do and how I do it in those planners. This is how I plan my week. I decided to get a planner on Black Friday, invest in that because every year I'm going to need it. I make sure that I use it for 2 different purposes, and I'm putting both my personal life and my business life in those planners. But I'm also using various tools that I will mention below that are digital that help me not to get a cluttered planner, but to have things kind of organized and in their own little space. So the second tool that I like to use other than my planners is called Honeybook. Now, Honeybook is how I manage my business, how I manage my invoices, how I set goals for the month as far as revenue and things that I want to make. But then it is also how I plan my projects for my clients, and I keep track of my clients and the client work that they have. So if I have a client that's coming in for a branding project, they're going straight into Honeybook and I'm managing their project, and I also have a client portal with them within Honeybook. Now I believe that Honeybook is giving $1 a month trial to start and to see if you like it. I love it. I'm obsessed. I 100% believe in it, and I believe that it's a game changer for creative businesses and also for service-based companies and businesses to manage everything. So the third tool that I like to use is called Asana. This is how I manage and plan out all of my client projects. My client will come in through Honeybook, and then as a personal preference, I will take the project and break it down as far as dates and project tasks go into Asana. So the client portal is Honeybook, and that's how I take invoices. That's how I automate my business and systemize all of my processes. But then Asana is how I plan the project out itself. The fourth tool that I like to use is called Notion. Notion is what I use to plan my content creation and ideate, and also for the visual aesthetic of having like a personal digital planner that I can just kind of go to and kind of see all of my links and all of my things in one space. And so if you aren't on the Notion train, I highly recommend that you get on it. I do have a link in the description of a Notion template that I created. I created a Notion template so that you guys could check out Notion and see how you feel about it. I did get a couple people asking me to create a Notion template, and so I did. Notion is basically what I use for my content creation And if you want to see another video on how I plan out my projects for my clients, but also how I plan out my content, I can create those videos for you in another video, just for the sake of not making this video so long. I want to give you really a basis of what I do to kind of help me to schedule and prioritize what I need to do as far as my whole life goes. But I think that everything being so specific, it is great for me to kind of break that down in a smaller bite pieces for you guys so that y'all can actually see what I do and how I do it. First of all, the first 2 years of business, who told me? Who told me to go out here with no organization and no productivity? Who told me to go out here without that? So beyond the tools that I use, I did want to share with you some tips that kind of help me to remain productive and balance out things more. But first and foremost, a huge thing that I have done that has helped me to be productive is delegation. Like, a lot of people hate the word delegation, but I preach this in my business. I preach this in every single thing that I do. Like, if you don't delegate, if you don't learn how to give some of the tasks that you least like to do away, you're going to find yourself tired and burned out all the time. So delegation is huge for me. One of the ways that I like to delegate is through HoneyBook. HoneyBook, again, is a game changer for your business. I've been able to use HoneyBook to do invoicing, to save contracts and things of that nature so that I don't have to rewrite them. I've been able to use it to fill in. My clients can sign contracts through HoneyBook. I've been able to automate and systemize all of my processes and everything that I do in there, basically at the click of a button, or you can just sync it to a certain action that your client or your inquiry would take, and then you'll be able to automate. This game changer. I've been able to make money in my sleep, literally, with HoneyBook. So if you guys have not got on HoneyBook, they are not sponsoring me, but you can link down below. So anything like that that can help you move your bottom line or your business forward, those little tools and apps, they're game changers. They are definitely a means to delegate certain tasks that you have to do that you don't want to do. Oh, another thing that I do to delegate that is not really like this huge thing, but this has definitely been a huge time saver for me when it comes to, personal life. I curbside everything. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know I'm always in my stories talking about Curbside and how Curbside has helped me and how I love Curbside, and HUB should endorse me because Curbside is my life, okay? So I always order ahead, sit in the parking lot for 2 minutes at the most, and they bring out my groceries to me. What's better than having a personal shopper? Nothing's better than having a personal shopper. I'm not really this person that's like, oh my God, I want somebody to do something for me, but it's more of a convenience. So I curbside everything. I know a lot of people do like grocery shopping, do like picking out their own produce, do like picking out like the things for themselves, but I'm not huge on that. I will go and get my own produce, and so I'm not gonna not go to the store in that way. So when it comes to routines, I'm gonna do the same thing every day. Period. Period. Yeah. I'm a huge creature of habit. I like waking up every single day, knowing what I'm gonna do, knowing how I'm going to go throughout my day, having a flow of what I want to do, because it just makes life easier. It presents less challenges. And with 3 kids, you really genuinely have to be disciplined and have a schedule. I think when I had kids, this kind of pushed me more. My next tip is planning. I already kind of touched on planning in this first a couple tips. I start with my long-term goals, and then I break them down into my now present reality. Pertaining to these hats that I wear in my life, I'm going to assign goals to them. So like, I'll say this week, I want to accomplish this with my children. This week, I want to accomplish this with myself. I want to be able to work out 5 times. This is something personal that I really want to do for myself. And so I start assigning tasks and habits to those goals that I have. Then I will schedule in all of my appointments, whether it be a doctor's appointment, a meeting that I have with a client, anything that is time-based, I will put that in my schedule first. The second thing that I'm going to put into the schedule is mealtime. So lunch, breakfast, dinner, all those things. Like I said, I have a monthly planner and a weekly planner. And so this is how I keep abreast of all the things that I need to accomplish. All the tasks that I might not necessarily be considering at this moment, I'm going to add them into my planner now at this point. And basically the way that I see my planner typically on a normal scale is basically by hourly blocks, because that's the type of planner that I like to get. That way I can see the whole week in conjunction, and I can fill in holes and slots and say, oh, I'm available at this time, I'm not available at this time. When it comes to projects, I plan projects by weeks. So if I have a 6-week project or if I have a 2-week project, I'm going to be adding these projects in my planner bi-weekly. I'm also going to add any client work that I have to do, any filming, any editing, all those things, I'm going to add that into my planner so that I'm able to see it all in conjunction in the week. And in the monthly planner, I also plan that time once a month. But one big thing with planning is that you can plan all day, right? But if you don't work the plan that you just created, you're going to end up in the same basically place that you were before you ever planned, which is you're not going to be getting anything done. You're going to feel stressed. You're going to feel burned out. A big tip when it comes to planning is to stick to the plan. If for just a week to see if this routine is really working, you got to give it time. You got to just base your schedule and your lifestyle on things you actually like to do. Okay, and so the last thing that I would like to talk on or touch on is emotional stamina and mindset. When it comes to planning, being productive, and having balance in life, I really feel like sometimes balance is hard to find. So I like to think about my life and my productivity in terms of mindset and my emotional ability to accomplish the goals that I have for myself. You're going to need to have something to solidify you and anchor you when it comes to that. And so mindset is key. And when it comes to mindset and meditation and those things, I'm definitely going to watch a sermon. I'm definitely going to put on a podcast. I'm definitely going to turn off the Netflix or turn off social media and the scroll because, baby, it ain't helping. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. Sometimes a little movie or a little show will help, but you definitely want to monitor what you consume. Again, this video is something that I put together in hopes to help anyone who is needing to be more productive, help them out with their productivity, help them out to balance their life, to balance their relationships, to balance all the things that they're trying to accomplish right now. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please let me know in the comments below what you want to see. And if you guys liked it, let me know. Love you guys. Talk to you soon in the next